is going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well. As for myself, I am doing pretty good. As you can see, I'm out here in the shop where I make things happen. It's where I trade from now. This is where I get my work done now during the day. But wanted to get a video done real quick, just kind of updating on what I've been doing. Show y'all some of the changes that I've made to the OTRS trade system, and to request a payout from Take Profit Trader, y'all. Yeah, I've been trading Take Profit Trader a few weeks now, I think, and able to get a payout. So we're gonna see how that works, and yeah, let's jump on into it. I'm watching these charts, y'all. I'm missing a good trade, but I don't think I want to take any trades today. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna jump over into my layout, which what I'm looking at usually when I am taking trades. And I think I'm gonna kill this camera because that thing crushes it crushes my CPU when it's running. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at, y'all, when I'm normally trading. So even though I have multiple monitors out here in this shop, I actually have 5 monitors. 4 of them are actually on, 1 of them I don't use, but I don't need all of that. I could trade from this one screen, y'all. What you're looking at is Ninja Trader basically overlaid on top of my TOS chart. So you see the Ninja Trader, you see the chart, you see the DOM, you see the control center, and then behind that I have, and I'm gonna just start clicking these off one by one. Before I do that, I'm gonna show you, I did take 2 trades this morning. Had I stayed in these trades, they were bangers, y'all. Look where I was in at. I'm in at the lows, and I just kind of scalped this for a quick 70 bucks. You'll kind of see why when we jump over into Take Profit Trader. I did not want to give back anything this morning because I want to take this payout. So I didn't want to take any red trades, but look at this thing, man. This thing is just ripping. It is just ripping. I wanted an entry right here, right there. I would have took that entry, but here's what it is. Let's go ahead. I'm going to close this chart. So behind that is the news. When I'm streaming, you usually see a little area right here with a couple of logos and like little status updates. But in front of me, it has the news. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna close down the DOM. You see the 15-minute channel or 15-minute chart here, and then I'm gonna close the control panel, and then I got a 1-hour chart right there. That's all I need to look at for me to execute my trades with the OTRS trade system. We'll kind of drag this out real quick just so we're kind of looking at just this morning. OTRS system, y'all, it is being updated all the time. When I say all the time, I am updating this thing all the time. Most recent update, you see these percent levels. These are daily fib levels that get placed on the chart every day. Something new that just kind of clicked in my head last week, actually. And I am not a big Fibonacci person. I like to keep my charts fairly clean. A few moving averages. I didn't even have VWAP on my chart when I first started the OTRS trade system, but I have since placed it on there. That's the gold broken line. Couple of moving averages. I got some clouds, what I call the pivot cloud, what I call a bounce cloud. And then these daily fib levels. And the reason I put those things on there, y'all, because they just work. They just work. I don't have to go in and find daily levels. I'm gonna go ahead. I am going to remove my price action lines. So all you see now are just the fib levels. They're the dashed lines. Look at how price reacts to those lines when they aren't around anything else. And they just ripping. So if I take a trade now, y'all, I try to take it from fib level to fib level. That's the plan. A lot of times I can hold for it and I can get it. And sometimes I just kind of scout. Another good entry there, y'all. Let me back this out. So one of the patterns in the OTRS trade system is a first 1 minute candle to make a new high. Booyah. Small little pullback. If you notice, Information Center tells me everything about the previous candle. Tells me the previous candle's low, previous candle's high. Tells me the range. If I want to risk $100, tells me how many contracts I need to take. And then up here tells me my target for 2R. So everything that I need to know. So if I wanted to take that trade, I would have knew what my entry was. I would have known what my stop was, and I would have known what my 2R target is. I might go in and update this so that it'll show you a 1-to-1 target and a 2-to-1 target. But like I said, I'm updating this constantly, y'all. Updating this constantly. I hope to get this out in the market within the next 2 weeks. The system itself is there. The system itself is great. I just need to finish the manual and I just need to package it up. I need to package it up. But so be on the lookout for that. But let's go ahead. Let's jump on over into Take Profit Trader, y'all. Buddy of mine turned me on to Take Profit Trader a few weeks ago. I'm gonna close that one. And I looked at it. Seemed pretty good. They run 30% off specials, no activation fees. So on a 50K account, it normally runs you about $119. If you pass, no activation fees. You have to trade for 5 days. So it's not like Apex or Top Step where you can pass in either 1 or 2 days. You do have to trade 5 days. They have a 50% consistency rule as it pertains to the eval. Once you get out of the eval, clear sailing. They just have some rules that you can't break while you're trading. Other than that, clear sailing. You do see that they let you know up here your test accounts, your past accounts, and your pro accounts. 50K account, blown. I blew that one up. I was up good too, probably up about $800, and I just one trade I let go against me, and it kaboomed that one. So after that, I said, let me do a 25K account, and I'm gonna tell you why. So with the 50K account, you have to make $3,000, and they give you a $2,000 drawdown. So $2,000 drawdown, $3,000 profit target. With a 25K account, $1,500 profit target, $1,500 drawdown. So $1,500 less that I have to make on the target side, and $500 less drawdown that they're going to give me. My trade strategy, OTRS trade strategy. That's doable, y'all. That's doable. So I went with the 25K account this time. I'll go ahead and click that. So once you click it, this is the information that they provide you with. You got your current balance. You see I'm up 27,328. Total withdrawal balance 23,228. I'm sorry. Available withdrawal 828. Why is there a difference between these two numbers? So with Take Profit Trader, you have to get over the cushion being the initial profit target. So profit target, $1,500. Once you get over that, anything over that, you can withdraw daily. You can withdraw that out daily. So right now I can withdraw $828 out That's going to keep me right at that $1,500 buffer. And the next day, if you make some more money, you can withdraw it. Caveat, they do have a 80-20 split. So any withdrawal that you make, they're going to keep 20% of it. You keep 80% of it. Second caveat, if you take a withdrawal below $250, they're going to charge you $50. So don't take withdrawals under $250. And look at what I made yesterday, y'all. This is on a 25K account, $1,500 trailing drawdown. And this was not excessively trading. This was just trading the OTRS trade strategy. And we made $1,846. Banger. Right here, they give you your login information. I got it blocked. And then they give you the license key for NinjaTrader. Of course, I have that blocked as well. I'll scroll down. I'll let you see the other information that's on this page. Give me one sec. All right. So you see, I started trading this account on April 10th. Next day, April 11th, I made $428. That was on what they call 33 trades. That's actually 33 contracts. So if you looked at that, that would be equivalent to like 3 NQs, but I only trade MNQ. Yesterday, or not yes, yeah, I guess it was yesterday, April 14th, $1,846. That was on 72 contracts. Again, that's 72 contracts, not trades. Commission, $36. I didn't spend too much in commissions, and it gave us an account balance of $27,328. Banger. Let's go ahead. Let's bring this back up to the top. All right. So now, when you first start this account, it's not going to have this little button over here that says withdraw. It does not have that button. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to click that button and we're going to see what it says. So we clicked it. It says, and I'm going to get rid of these boxes. Give me one sec. Let's see the ones that I'm going to get rid of. We'll get rid of that one. We'll get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. No, we keep that one. We'll get rid of that one. All right. I think that's all of them. That's basically was blocking stuff. So just says the amount that I want to withdraw. I'm going to withdraw 800. I'm going to keep it a whole number. Notice profit split. They keep 160. I keep 640. That's a total of $800. And then just click that send request button, and then it's off to the races, y'all. Off to the races. So I'm gonna do that here shortly. And yeah, banger of a day. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm about to wrap this video up, but I'm gonna flip back over to the charts real quick. 10 o'clock candle just came in. Let's see if it really did anything. I don't think it did. Nope, didn't really do anything. Look at that though. We're back down at this 61.8% level on the chart. Look at that, y'all. Like I said, I didn't have to do anything. In the past, I can kind of look over here to the left and see that I should catch support right here. But now I know why. That's a 61.8% daily fib level. That is why. You got the 50% level. What this 50% means is at this level right here, we're in the middle of yesterday's candle. We're in the middle of yesterday's candle. 61% above the middle. And then if you come all the way up, you see the 100%. That's previous day's high. Come on down to the bottom. 0. Previous day's lows. On my chart is red and it's green like always. They do have extended levels. These extended levels are bangers as well. So once we get outside of yesterday's high, then you kind of know where the market can kind of catch resistance at. Same thing down to the bottom. They got some levels down there. These are tried and true numbers. You see this test 30%? On a couple of days, I had noticed that price was respecting a certain area where there was not a fib level. So I found out what it was. It was that 30% level. So I just put that test 30 on there to just kind of see what it was going to do. It respected it on several days. So I am going to add that, and that'll just be a regular dashed line, and it'll just say 30%. So on that note, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead. I am going to wrap this video up. As always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. Like I said, I have been streaming daily, not really taking trades. I just have the charts going because usually these machines behind me are running and they're pretty loud. So it's not really conducive to have my mic on and be trying to talk. So I'm gonna work on that though. Try to maybe carve out maybe 30 minutes in the mornings, maybe like from 7 to 7:30 to actually stream and actually be on live. Also gonna I need to get my laptop out here and start trading from it, because my computer that I'm trading on that's out here in my shop, it's not really made for me to be trading and doing graphic design work and doing embroidery design work. So I need to just trade from one station. So I'll be working on that here in the next couple of days as well. But on that note, I'm gonna wrap this one up. Again, as always, thanks for checking me out. Peace.